this is my new usual morning routine. I'll have 50 grams of oats, have some berries in there as well, with some oat milk, some peanut butter. I'm measuring this all out. I'm on a fitness kick, so I'm tracking all of my calories at the moment. And you know the feeling when you like go out and then you wake up and you didn't drink and you feel so smug about it? That's how I'm feeling right now, because I went out last night, didn't drink, and I'm feeling great. Had a great sleep, feeling energized, got a few errands that I need to do and just a few like kind of adult stuff, like, I don't know, washing the clothes, taking stuff out, bins and things like that. But I also find it really annoying-ish in a way, like especially in London and British culture, is when you go out and you don't drink, it seems so mad. And like obviously people just want you to drink. And yeah, most times when I go out, I do drink, but on this occasion, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to my guns. Want to be healthy, want to track the calories properly, want to lock in. So yeah, I just feel like British culture is terrible. Don't succumb to the peer pressure. Just do what you want to do. Don't always need to be out drinking. And yeah, I'm just gonna slap this in the microwave. Slap it in for 1 minute. Then I'll take it out, I'll stir it. Then I'll slap it in for another minute. Then I'll put some blueberries on top as well. And that's pretty much it. Just keeping it simple. Sometimes I do cook it on the hob. It is a little bit different when you cook it in the microwave, and you do need to get the consistency right. But I think that's like trial and error. I've pretty much been having oats like, I don't know, last 2-3 years, like every single day when I can, in any case. And yeah, today I want to take you guys through like some of my recent pickups, just have a general chit chat, you know, talk about YouTube and things like that. There was something else that was on the agenda. I'm actually going to be cooking. I could show you what I'm going to be cooking up, but all right, let me just grab this so I can just stir it real quick. The thing is, I've been off. I haven't posted a video in time, and the last time I posted a video was kind of like an outfits video, which was fine, and it was nice for everyone, I think. Like, people have been requesting that type of content, so that's why I made it. But I realized that I was actually starting to slyly hate YouTube, and the reason being is I was just making this content that I wasn't even enjoying making myself. So I was just like, what's the point of making this content if I'm not even enjoying it myself? So just took some time out. I've been watching a lot of videos, seeing what kind of works, what doesn't work. I think I also did that to begin with. I did a lot of that scripting stuff because that's what everyone was talking about, and that's what everyone else did, and it seemed to work. And that's how channels like did really well. If your content is scripted and you know what you're going to be talking about, then it's going to be fine. But I personally didn't feel like I could get my personality across properly, and it was really difficult just to like memorize everything that I had written down and everything that I wanted to say. So yeah, I wasn't feeling that too much. I would just add cinnamon. There's like, I'll add 2. So ground cinnamon, just normal, and then ground sweet cinnamon. Just want to make it a little bit sweeter for myself. You know what I'm saying? And 15 grams of, what is this? Meridan peanut butter. I'm gonna measure that all up. And then I'll get some bananas on there. And then this usually comes up to like about 500 calories, maybe a little bit more. But I think that's pretty decent for a breakfast. I eat oats every day just because it fills me up, like for a few hours. Have that before I go to work. Yeah, maybe I should mix it up on the weekends, but I really CBA, you know, I just need to do what I need to do and get it done. So I'm not really a type of guy for experimentation. I'm just like, let's just get it done. I'm a creature of habit. I am a creature of habit. I will say that much, which you can, as you can tell, I mean, been having the same breakfast for like literally 2 years. It doesn't look that nice, and porridge never looks nice, but I would say try it. This is the best way to have it. Don't just have it like bland and white, looking white. That's horrible. Other things, since it's the new year, I've also been doing a lot of wardrobe clear outs, and I will take them to like this charity place. So I've given away a lot of my clothes. I've sold a lot of my clothes as well. When you see the recent pickups, you're gonna be like, yo, shit, he spent, excuse my language. But yeah, he's spending a lot of money. But actually, I haven't really spent any money at all on all of these purchases, and that's how I normally do things. Like, I will just resell some stuff and then pick up some stuff, or use like birthdays and Christmases as an opportunity to get the clothes that I want to get. But I'm also just not buying loads of stuff unless like I really, really, really want it. All right, cool. So we'll go through all of that. Guys, should follow me on Depop and Vinted and all of that. You could grab yourself some bargains as well. After this breakfast, I'm gonna have myself a little protein shake as well. Anyway, show you quickly what we're saying on this one. And that's how it's looking. I do have a little Misfits protein bar as well. I probably will have this later. I've been enjoying this a lot. I've been getting it on like Nectar price on Sainsbury's. 16 grams of protein. And I'm just looking at the back here. 183 calories. It works for me. But yeah, I'm just gonna eat this. Probably run some errands. Okay, let me be real. The sound of me chewing and me eating breakfast might be a bit buzz for you guys. Let me be honest. This year, you know, you go into every year and thinking about what you're gonna do, setting your intentions for the year. One of mine was reading. I don't do enough reading, so I'm trying to read like 12 books, 1 book a month. I started on this crazy book that my girlfriend recommended to me. It's called Red Notice by Bill Browder. If you've ever read it, then you know it's insane. If you haven't read it, then I would highly recommend this book. It's actually the maddest story about this guy who's doing investments in Russia. Then basically the Russian government are after him, and he's served a red notice. Mad. You even think like you get to like halfway through the book and you're like, is this actually a real story? But yo, don't mess around with Russia. Don't mess around over there. Like for real, because the secret police and stuff be after you. Another thing I was thinking about was YouTube. So I came into the year and I was like, yeah, I'm not really too sure what I'm going to do with my YouTube channel. And as I was saying earlier, when I was making my breakfast, I was like, all the scripting, all of that stuff, it was really good. But I just found it so hard to get the personality across, because you're just trying to focus so much on the words that you're trying to say. And I was having this conversation last night with my boy, and he was like, yeah, it's so hard. Like every year or something, as a creative, you're just going through, and he's a musician. So he was just telling me what he was going through. Like, you just want to quit, or you just don't want to do it anymore because you're comparing yourself to other people. I was like, yeah, I hear what you're saying. I was like, but you never actually quit because you just don't want to just give up. And it's something that you're passionate about. And if you just keep coming back to it, then it means that you should never quit. So you should actually just stop thinking about trying to quit and reduce those thoughts as much as you possibly can. And it's great to have a friend like that. Obviously, both doing kind of like creative, we're both doing creative things. So you just want to have someone to kind of like bounce your ideas off of and just chat to and keep you sane, really. So that was good. So this year, I'm just gonna be like, turn the camera on and see what happens. Last year I did a lot of, the year before that, most of my content was just based off of what other people had done and what was popping for other people. So I'm like, okay, if it pops for them, then it could probably pop for me. It wasn't necessarily the case. And sometimes it didn't resonate with me. I was just like, yeah, I'm just doing this because other people are doing it. But what makes sense for me, even now, talking to you guys, I still don't know what is making sense. I just watched this video and it's just like, just turn the camera on, start doing stuff. So I'll turn the camera on, start talking, telling you guys what I'm doing, telling you guys what's up, what's coming through. Ooh, obviously, one of the major things was launching my jewelry brand. I need to show you guys, the jewelry is in my room, so I'm gonna show you guys when I take you to my room. Show you a couple of pieces that I've been working on. If you've been following the channel, then, excuse me, you've seen some of the pieces already. Just to kind of give you a little bit of context behind it. I'll show you the pieces actually, and then I can give you some more context behind the rings. It's so hard to eat and talk at the same time, so I'm just gonna focus on eating. Yeah, bye. All right. I wasn't really enjoying how my hair was looking, so I slapped on a cap. But here are the pickups or the reinvestments that I was talking to you guys about earlier. These Adidas joggers, they're from the women's section. I think the Adidas Beckenbauer. I got these in a large. They fit pretty much perfectly. I haven't had them cut. Brown and with the pink trim on the sides. Adidas Originals joggers. They were on ASOS and I picked them up when they had like 20% off. So these were like 40 something. Christmas present. So yeah. Weekday Astro jeans. These are in a waist. Let me try and find it. Waist 30, length 32. I did get these cut a little bit as well. I've shown them in a video, my outfits video. I have these on in one of the looks, so you can have a look at that one as a reference point, or I'll try and link it as well. But yeah, I got these ones to replace the Galaxy jeans because I preferred the just much wider cut of them. Beanies. Got this one from Arcade, from the women's section. I think it was like 15-20 pounds. Yeah, probably seen this one as well. I've worn this in my other outfits video, full looks. And also this one I wore in the full looks. This one came in at 25 pounds. blue, nice pop of color. Really liked it. Haven't worn it much yet. Then this scarf from Zara. Really nice scarf, really beautiful color. Lovely detailing on it with the trims and the patterns. Nice cream colorway as well. Got it in the sale. I think it was like £10, £15. Ended up getting this one for little bargain. Then this top is a waffle top, loungewear waffle top, super heavyweight from the brand Neilwear. These guys hit me up on Instagram and wanted to give me some stuff. So they gifted me this and another kind of like lounge pajama trousers. But this waffle top has been a savior, especially when in these sub-zero temperatures that we've been experiencing in the UK, in London. So yeah, I love this top. I've worn it so much. Then what else we got? Footwear. Okay, so new boots have come in. These boots are from Arket. I got these for Christmas. They did go on sale in the like December sale on Arket. The retail price was $179. The discounted price was like $113. So yeah, I mean, I obviously I didn't pay for them, but $113 for these new boots. I got rid of the other ones because I thought they were a little bit too chunky. I wanted something a little bit cleaner. And also the other ones, there was like a hole inside the boot and my foot just kept on sinking in, so they had to go. And then new loafers. These loafers are from Mango's aged loafers. These are a little bit smarter than the other ones I had previously. I sold them on Vinted, and then I was able to pick up these ones. The recommended retail price of these loafers is £90, but I got them for £75. For some reason I had a £15 discount or voucher on my Mango account, so I was able to get these for £75 and literally added £5 on from the sale of my previous loafers, so that was great. I wanted something different. Firstly, the other ones were a bit too narrow. They hurt my toes, so I didn't wear them. And then the chunky look was nice, but I'm just going for something a little bit more classic with a penny loafers type of look to them. And then y'all know what this is. Y'all know what this is. Okay, so there's another pair of Adidas Wells Bonners. If you saw some of my videos, and you know I had the white ones, but I wasn't feeling the white ones anymore, and I was really feeling these black ones, so I sold the white ones. I hadn't worn them, so it was calm. Had the box, put them on Depop, they sold. Yes, I had to pay a little bit more in terms of a little bit over the retail price for these, maybe like £20, but I mean, I've got the shoe that I wanted. I'm so happy I swapped these out. I sold the white ones and then I picked these up on eBay. Super gassed. I don't regret it at all. In fact, I'm glad I made the decision to swap the white ones out, because I was thinking about it for a long time. And I was like, I really do want white trainers or white Adidas Sambas in my rotation, but I'll go with these ones. And since we're here, let me show you these rings. I don't know if you'll be able to see them properly. I have to come a little bit closer. I'll zoom in a little bit more, perhaps. So here we have one of the Grage rings. The brand is called Grage. The reason behind the name of the brand is, firstly, when back in 2020, maybe 2019, I was like, yeah, I want to start a clothing brand, and that's what I'm going to do. I was looking for names for ages, and then I stumbled across Grage. I was just looking at, like, trying to understand the industry and fashion and fabrics and things like that. Then I saw something about Grage goods, and Grage goods was fabric in its most natural and undyed state. It's called Grage goods, and I was like, yeah, I like that name. I think I called the clothing brand Grage, and that was it. Obviously, 3-4 years on, didn't start a clothing brand. Looked into it. Everyone's starting a clothing brand. Not saying that I won't do it further down the line, but right now I don't want to do that. And then I got a lot of questions. I used to get so many questions about this ring in particular. This one that my boy gave to me, that he got from Senegal. It's kind of like an adjustable ring. I love it. Love it or hate it. I love it. And I was like, people are asking a lot about this ring. I was like, yeah, let me maybe just recreate this ring. So that's how I ended up going into jewelry, and I was like, I have a name for it already since I have Grage. And yeah, this was one of the rings. This is based off of this ring because it kind of has the open back to it. Obviously, it's not as elongated as this one in my right hand, but it kind of has that similar features to it. It's got the black onyx on the front and then also the black onyx on the back. I'll show you in greater detail so that I can explain a little bit more about the references and what everything means. And then we've got the signet ring, your classic signet ring, got the black onyx on the front and then the textured band. I always hit my foot on the corner of the bed. I just did that now. That hurt. Hopefully you can see that proper. And that's the one. And then you've got this one. Then it's got the Grage on the inside. Hopefully you can see that as well. And then this marking on the front is, so I'm Ghanaian, and this symbol, essentially like a star type of symbol, flower symbol, is an Adinkra symbol, which is symbols that they just used in Ghana, and it means wisdom. So that's why I've used that. And then I've got the black onyx in the middle, and then the same symbol is on the back there. And a lot of the designs and the references of the designs that I'm going to be doing in the future will be based off of these Adinkra symbols. So it kind of just is close to home. It means a lot to me. I love the symbols. They're really interesting. I love to rework them and recreate them in my own kind of image and language and then present them to you guys. So yeah, first 2 rings. The store is opened on Friday. The rings are 925 sterling silver. They're quite weighty, very heavy, and yeah, they are, I guess they're pricey in terms of, you know, jewelry or ring making, but these are handmade in London, in England, and each piece is going to be completely unique to every person, every customer. So go and check out Grage. Maybe if it's not now that you want to purchase one, then maybe in the future, sign up, get a 10% discount as well. And yeah, I'm excited to get this business going off the ground, and more rings coming. I'm designing right now, so there are definitely more stuff gonna come through. Just realized there's actually one last pickup that I wanted to show you guys. So give me these ones here. These are my new Subus. Yeah, I picked up new ones because The ones that I had previously were just massive and they were just like literally sliding off of my foot. So yeah, I got these on end in a sale. They're like £30. Very, very happy with them. So needed. I've also kind of bent the truth a little bit, saying that I'm going to be making jollof rice, but I'm not really making jollof rice. I just have the stew here, which has been prepared for my mom. So I'm literally just gonna, it's like a ready meal. I'm literally just gonna pour it in there and then we good to go. Literally that. I'm gonna wash some rice, put it in, and that's it. So simple. I mean, more time for jollof rice, I'll be needing to prep, chop up some onions, tomatoes, whatever, cook it, season it. But all of that is done. So I'm out here chilling. But what do you guys know about jollof rice? If you know about jollof rice, then you'll know. The Ghanaian jollof rice slaps the most. Obviously it's not ready yet, but boy, I can't wait to eat this. If you know about jollof rice, then you know it is one sexy dish, honestly. So usually after breakfast or in the mornings, I'll also have a protein shake. This is just to get more protein into the diet. So I'm just gonna have it now. I'll try and have it before the gym if I can remember. Again, this ain't no fitness content and I ain't a fitness YouTuber. If you want that fitness content, then I would say go and watch fitness YouTubers. I want to keep it to fashion, which I don't think I've made it that clear. Like, I think I talked about it earlier in the video about not wanting to do things that I didn't find fun, but that was mainly the real reason. I just didn't want to do things that I didn't find fun. Didn't like the fact that I couldn't get my personality across properly. It is still fashion content. I still will make other videos, other fashion related stuff, but just wanted to kind of just try something new, try a new kind of format as well, make it easy for myself, editing wise, all of that stuff, all of that. I ain't gonna swear, but you know what I'm saying. Other thing that I'm gonna do this today is take these trousers. I sold these on Vinted. These are a nice, really nice pair of corduroy trousers. Gonna keep your legs super warm in these cold, cold days. I think I sold them for like £35, so I'm about to just send them off. Vinted is a great place. Well, obviously to sell stuff. I don't even know why I needed to say it's a great place to sell stuff, but I'm just trying to reduce the amount of stuff I have in my wardrobe if I don't really wear it, or if there's something wrong with that item. Like that particular item, I just thought that I got them cut and I thought they were too short. One thing that I've made a mistake when I go to the tailors is not taking shoes with me. So if you're trying on a pair of trousers and you want to get them cut, don't just be barefooted. Like actually have like the shoes that you're going to be wearing, like loafers, whatever, trainers, because it's very different from when your feet are on the ground. You can have them kind of, they drag a bit more on the ground, whereas when you have shoes on, obviously you're just like a bit higher, and so the trousers will sit on the shoes. So if you don't get them cut properly and you get them cut too short just when you're barefooted, they'll end up probably being a little bit shorter and not necessarily touching or breaking on the shoe properly. And that's the frustrating thing. Messed up with those ones. It is what it is. I am sad about it, but I didn't even wear them that often, so they have to go. Then I'm gonna do some reading. And that's pretty much my day. Nothing too crazy, a bit boring. I'm actually going out for dinner with my girlfriend, kind of just to celebrate the launch of Grage. Really happy with that. I've been working on it for like 6 to 8 months. Just been working on the background. These kind of things take a massive upheaval. time and effort and just thinking things through, getting a website done. I'm just doing this all by myself. So it's not necessarily always that straightforward, but I'm really happy to get it out. So, and you gotta celebrate these things. Celebrate the little wins, the big wins, all of that stuff. I can't remember exactly what I was gonna show you guys or what I wanted to bring out. Let me show you Red Notice. Okay, so this is the book that I've been reading, Red Notice, here, by Bill Browder. Pick it up, I highly recommend it. I don't do a lot of reading. It's like 450 pages, really easy. Could get that done in a month. Yeah, jollof rice, all I'm gonna do, add some rice to it, get it cooking, leave it there. It probably takes about 2 to 4 hours to cook properly through. You just leave the rice in there, put the lid on it, and then the steam and the stew will just cook the rice through. It's gonna be nice and fluffy. I'm gonna be using some jasmine rice. So I'm just waiting for the stew to kind of get to that room temperature to heat up and get to a reasonable temperature before I then add the rice in. But yeah, it's been good to chat. Good to just be free, man, of the script and just say what I want to say. I want to know what you guys think, like just in terms of what your thoughts are for the channel. Obviously other people will want that fashion content and want to keep it to the fashion content. And yes, I want 100% make sure that there's some fashion elements in it and there's still fashion content, because that's what I love at the end of the day. But I do want to switch it up a little bit, mix up the format, sprinkle a little something else in there, and just see how things kind of go. But love to hear your feedback, love to hear your thoughts. You know, a lot of people don't comment unless they feel like they have to or they really, really want to, but really appreciate it if you do comment, if you do let me know what you guys think, what the issues are, blah, 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 all of that good stuff.